Alright, I want to show you how to graph this y equals negative 3/4 x cubed in ALEKS. We need to do a little work on some paper first. So we want to create a set of ordered pairs, x, y, and we do that just by plugging in x values. We can choose any x value we want. So we start out with x equals 0. It's always an easy one to work with because no matter what, you don't worry about that coefficient because negative 3/4 times 0 cubed is still going to be 0. Let's plug in 1, and let's not worry about the fact that we'll have a fraction when we're done. We can plot the fractions in ALEKS by typing in the ordered pairs. But if x is equal to 1, then y is equal to negative 3/4 times 1 cubed. Well, 1 cubed is just 1. And negative 3/4 times 1 is negative 3/4. And let's go ahead and plug in x equal to 2. That means we're going to get y is equal to negative 3/4 times 2 cubed. And we got to do the 2 cubed first. We're following the order of operations. So that's going to be negative 3/4 times 8, right? 2 cubed is 8. Right, that is 8 over 1. So we can simplify this. 4 going to 8 2 times. So we really end up with negative 6. All right, now it says to plot 5 points. So we need to get 2 more. So make a little bit of room over here. And look what happens if we plug in the negative versions of those x values. So if we have x equal to a negative 1, well, in that case we're going to have negative 3/4 times negative 1 cubed, which is negative 3/4 times negative 1, because negative 1 cubed is still negative 1. So negative 3/4 times a negative 1 is a positive 3/4. And the same thing's going to happen if we let x equal to negative 2. So we're going to get negative 3/4 times negative 2 cubed, which is negative 3/4 times a negative 8. Again, I'll write that as negative 8 over 1 because I want the 4 to go into the 8 2 times. So I've got negative 3 times a negative 2, which is equal to a positive 6. So now I need to get over to ALEKS and plot those points, and we can do it using the tool that lets you type in the ordered pairs. Alright, so let's go over there and do that. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is click, actually I'm going to show you this. You can use a combination of the pencil and the option to type in the ordered pairs. So the points that we can do, that we can eyeball, let's do that. It's faster. So we know there's a point at 0, 0, and there was a point at 2, negative 6, so 2, negative 6. But that other point was 1, negative 3/4. That's a tougher one to do. So click on this and type in the ordered pair. So 1, and then the y value is negative 3/4. Okay, and plot the point. Those are the first 3. I need to do the other 2. The other points were negative 1, a negative 1, and a positive 3/4. So type that one in. Negative 1, comma 3/4. And then negative 2, 6. And I can use the pencil for that one. Negative 2, 6. All right, but now once you've got the points plotted, and you get the hang of what this graph looks like, the general cube function, and this one matches what the graph we know will look like. And that's only after we've gotten comfortable with these, but you'll be doing enough of them. So click that button right there, and that puts the graph in place, and just hit check. And it says correct. All right, hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know.